All right, here we are. Finally, it is a very happy Friday to everyone. I hope that your Friday is, going well. Got to get geared up for the weekend. I apologize for this being out just a little bit late. I was all set up to do a live and then realized it's Friday. So, pre-recorded and editing aside, hopefully I can get it done real quickly and not be too late with this out today. I've got a little variation of things and in an odd order for me anyway, because we're going to start off with some Sam and end with and end with some book suggestions, though not from Graham. So like I said, we're switching it up here just a little bit, starting off with a Danny Boovy update here. We've got Sam Heughan. It says Outlander star Sam Heughan becomes the Glasgow 2026 ambassador. This I didn't know was a thing, but I'm not surprised at all considering the distillery being opened in Galloway. He's bringing more people over to Scotland. I don't know how far away Glasgow is from Galloway, but still not surprising at all to me. Aunt Sandy Boovy just says, Sam Heughan, Glasgow 2026. Sam is Glasgow 2026 ambassador from July 2026. Okay, so starting in the middle of next year? Okay, cool. Wonder if there'll be an event or something. I foresee a lot of folks trying to figure out how to get to Glasgow in July of 2026, just in case there's a thing. And more from Sam, as we know, he loves to encourage fitness, and I need all the encouragement I can get right now. But Glasgow 2026 and two others share this. It's the perfect fit. Sam Heughan's My Peak Challenge is the official wellness challenge provider of Glasgow 2026. And Alex Neurosi just says, so happy to finally share this. So this must have been stuff that was, people were aware of it, but can't tell anybody because NDAs, they're a thing, right? Let's see what Sam has to say here.
My Peak Challenge is a global community. We have ambassadors from all around the world. They basically are helping themselves while helping others. They're getting fit, they're creating healthy habits whilst getting outdoors and also supporting charity. We love their support. They are 100% behind every event that we do, every call to arms, everything that we do for charity. They get behind us. They are the most amazing community, and this is the perfect fit. My Peak Challenge and the Commonwealth Games. Wait till you see our peakers, as we like to call them. They are superb, and they will be probably flexing their way all the way through the games.
Very cool. All right, so the Commonwealth Games, another thing I'm going to have to keep my eye out for, so, we can chat about it. We can figure out what's going on. Love that he loves the folks that are helping to, raise awareness for him, with him. He has such an appreciation for the folks around him, and which just makes us, love him more. So, yay, Sam. All right, moving on from Sam to Jamie, which still feels really weird when I talk about it. But the Droughtlander Diaries podcast and two others share this. Of course, we love these ladies. Getting to interview all the cool folks. This time, Jamie Roy. We're just going to listen a little bit, but first I'm going to read here. It says, Droughtlander Diaries podcast shares that Jamie Roy shared about his career before joining the Outlander universe as Brian Fraser in Blood of My Blood. Needless to say, he's had some interesting roles in the past. Listen to the full episode on Spotify and Apple Podcasts for the full story, and hear more about Jamie's career journey, his roles as Brian Fraser, and so much more. Let's take a listen to this little clip.
I also did a show. It was like a one-man semi-improvised show in Animal Kingdom in Disney. And I was this like PCI scientist in the world of Avatar. So I was in this 9-foot tall suit. It weighed like 130 pounds, and it was made to look like it was a robot suit, but a robot suit with me sitting in it. But actually, I was on stilts.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, wow,
you see that? Yeah,
that's crazy.
So where these fake legs are, they're not mine. They're like polystyrene legs, and my actual feet are down here in these stilts. But yeah, this whole thing was 130 pounds. We would perform this show like 5 times a day in this during Orlando heat, which was nuts. But and I had never walked stilts before this job, but I learned for it. And yeah, that after working for that show, doing that show for a year, I was like, if I can do this, then I feel like I can do anything.
Yeah, that'd be about right too. I've heard that Disney, working as a Disney character or at Disney in any capacity, is very grueling and demanding. To have to to wear a suit like that in the heat. It's hot, man. It is hot in Orlando. we were just there a couple years ago. It's hot, man. Yeah, I don't even have anything to add. That is so interesting to me to listen to what these actors did beforehand, because we see them and adore them for the people that they play in the Outlander universe. And it's not like they just jumped up one day and got hired. They had to work their way towards it. We've seen that with Sam's career, Katrina's career. I bet you we're going to hear more about Jamie and Harriet, and of course Hermione and Jeremy as well. It's a lot. So yeah, check this out if you get a chance to. They're always fun to listen to. They have great interview skills. I love it. All right, Sassenach Historian has been sharing quite a bit from the LandCon, and one more coming up. I want to give a shout out to Kathy for making sure I didn't miss this one. Also, a big shout out just to Kathy in general, because she's such a big contributor to this channel. And so don't miss our Thursday chat next week. We're going to move our movie chat one more time to talk Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time about Love Actually. It is the first of our holiday Christmas movie chats that we're going to do up through and around probably till the beginning of January. Because I love the holidays. I do. And I love Christmas movies, love holiday movies. If you have a favorite holiday movie you'd really like us to talk about, please let me know in the comments below. But I'm going to move on here real quick. This is a chat with Sophie Skelton, who I got to meet for the first time this last week. She's really sweet, of course. She says, I think my favorite thing about chatting with Sophie Skelton was that it didn't feel like an interview. It was like two friends having a proper catch-up. We connected about life, big moves, dreams, aspirations. It was an incredibly heartwarming experience to have with someone I very much look up to. Hopefully there will be more to come in the future. Looking forward to getting that drink, Sophie Skelton. Still other bits of our chat I'll share another time. Looking forward to that. Let's hear what this one was all about.
So yeah, that's amazing. I mean, I feel like I didn't know any of this about you, so it's really nice to hear. And I've had somewhat of a similar situation. I moved to Scotland to pursue this life because of Outlander, and now I own a company.
That's so brave.
I do the tours, and I'm a historian and all that. And I know you just made a big move to New York, and that's amazing to kind of hear the correlations. Like we've been on completely different paths. We're kind of like
experiencing
kind of
similar things.
little parallels, and that's really amazing to hear. And it's really heartwarming actually to know that we see you on TV as this big light of a person, but to get to know you, like the real you, is like really make me quite emotional, to be honest.
Thanks.
I really admire you, honestly.
Thank you. That really means a lot.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And you should be really proud of the work you've done. I know you've had people say things about your portrayal of her and all that, and it's just a load of bullshit.
Thank you.
But I think it's absolutely sensational, and you should be very proud of the work that you've done.
That's really
honestly.
sweet. Thank you. It means a lot.
Of course.
It means a lot. When I first started in this industry, it's actually even seeing people on the show like Caitlin and Joey, who are from the north of England. When I first started going to auditions, I was like 10, 11. It was not cool to be from the north because you were very looked down on because you weren't. England can be quite classist, and it was very much like, oh, you're not from London. So it was really hard. And bearing in mind, I was, taking maybe the train like 3 times a week to go to auditions, like a 2.5-hour train journey just to do like a 5-minute meeting. So it was hard. And then you'd get to that meeting and you just kind of be looked down on. So now it's so cool to see more and more people from the north kind of, now it's kind of trendy. Like we were talking about this before because we're going to do like a voice reel. Yeah. And now there you go. Like, my mom's from Newcastle. Like, yeah, exactly. So it's so funny. And like now it's kind of trendy. And it's weird because when I go back home, my family are like, why do you sound so posh? And I'm like, because I had to. And now I feel like I permanently have my telephone voice unless I'm with my family or I have alcohol, and then I go like proper northern and people are like, whoa. Yeah.
Cheryl Cole, oh my gosh. See, I'm still learning all these British things.
There you go. That was a good reference.
I've lived here 5 years, but we're getting there.
Well, credit to you. It's a big move. It's cool.
Yeah. It's been amazing. I mean, look what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. And at the gathering, Sophie did talk about the move, and actually we talked more about the difficulties for Loka. Used to running around on grass, and there's not as much grass in New York, so the paws of her pup were like a huge discussing point. Yeah, it would. I will tell you more about that over the weekend. More stuff here because Greg McTavish has been having fun sharing all of his previous incarnations. Yeah, previous characters he's played. Graham McTavish shares behind the scenes part 3. These bring back so many happy memories. The Hobbit, Aidan Turner taking my photo on Mount Cook. Dear old Dijkstra in The Witcher. Let's see if I've got these in order, kind of ish. No. My time on Colony as Caliban with the amazing Julian Glover. And yeah, well, you got no pants on. Oh, there he's very fitzy. In The Tempest and pretending to be the king of Atlantis, obviously. In Aquaman, more trips down memory lane to come. All right, well, cool. Thank you, Graham. As always, it always is fun to look back and see again where these actors came from, the different stuff that they did. It's always fun. It's really cool and kind of eye-opening, especially with Graham, because we're so used to the beard, the bald head, and when we see other versions of him, it's like, oh, that was Graham too? Yeah, that was great. At least to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was Graham too? All right, promised you some book suggestions, this time from Tim Downey. It says Shelfie Time. And, well, he's got lots to say. Rather than listen to me talk about what he has to say, let's listen to what he has to say.
Shelfie time. Well, there are small shelfie time. And these are the books that I am currently reading. I just thought I'd come on here and quickly share them with you. It's been a while. So the first off is this one, The Lost Folk by Lally Macbeth. Now, she is part of the Stone Club, which is brilliant. I'm a member. If you want to join it, it's extraordinary. It's people posting stones, basically, and just sort of saying, here I am at the Cavendish Stones. Enjoy. What more could you ask for? This is brilliant. Lost folk, so it's lost customs, lost traditions, lost ways of doing things, and where we still see those echoes in things, be they in carvings or in the way we do things, street names, and how those revivals, we can learn from them. It's a really brilliant, beautifully researched book. I heartily recommend that. So The Lost Folk by Lally Macbeth. Then we have Somebody is Walking on Your Grave, by Mariana Enriquez, an Argentine writer. She is fantastic. She's a short story writer. She's just written her first sort of long narrative as well, which is like a vampire thing, which is amazing. But The Dangers of Smoking in Bed, her first short story collection, is sensational. And this is her journeys through the cemeteries of the world. So it goes through Genoa to Highgate, to the big famous ones, and also the smaller ones, and what they represent, what her emotions are, going there, seeing them, being amongst the stones, being amongst all the memory. Just really exciting. I've only just got this, so I'm only a little way through as yet. This one I literally purchased just the other day, but anything by Patti Smith, you just have to buy. Bread of Angels, it's another part of her memoir, started with Just Kids, which is sensational, but I have listened to pretty much everything that Patti Smith has done, read pretty much everything that she has written, and I can never get enough. She is just an extraordinary poet and human being, and just an amazing person, and an amazing writer. This is one we all have to get. And then one which I've been after for a very long time is the Book of English Magic. So this is like a magical primer. This has got everything that you could possibly want, from wizards to warlocks to magicians to cunning men, everything about magic within the English oeuvre, if you will. It also contains spells and histories about groups and people. Crowley obviously makes a little appearance, as does W.B. Yeats. All of these people, and what it all boils down to when it comes to English magic. And really, I mean, this is an extraordinary winter read. This is the one you want by fireside. Goodness gracious me. Happy reading, one and all. You take care. Bye for now.
Yeah, I want the Book of English Magic. I want that now. That looks really interesting. Also, like The Lost People. That looks, yeah, The Lost People here. Or The Lost Folk. That one sounds really good too. Oh, thank you, Tim. All right, Tim, getting in there with Grandma on suggestions, some good book reads. I appreciate it. I do, as somebody who has many books. I appreciate that quite a lot. I was definitely, and still am, one of those moms who would sit and read a huge book bit by bit to her kids. We read all of the Harry Potter books one by one. It helped to get my kids into reading. My daughter, Shirley, even all of my kids, they had 20 minutes of reading every day. I won't say every day, but at least 6 days a week from the time they were babies up until middle school. We would either have family reading time or they would have quiet reading time on their own, and then we would talk about what they read. It is such a huge thing to love stories, to love books, and to understand how to get information from books. And so yeah, that's why I do take the time to share these with folks, because it's good stuff, and it's a habit that if you have when you're a child, you don't really outgrow it. You might put it aside from time to time, but the ability to just sit and enjoy a book is, yeah, I think it's a skill all of its own, and yeah, it's a stress reliever too. Good stuff. All right, guys, that is everything I have for you today. Just the quick reminders that we will be doing Love Actually on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll let you know where you can watch that, but like, you could watch it all kinds of places this time of year. I just have to nail down where. And again, an extra shout out there for Kathy to make sure that I've got everything that I need to do this. I say I had everything set up to do a live because I was like, I don't really have a lot. And then a couple of more things came through. I was like, oh, okay, all right. Oh, and there was one other thing that I didn't include it here, but Diana Gabaldon got her honorary degree too, and there was a video. You know what? Let me see if I can go find that real quick. Yeah, this one was on Facebook. Diana Gabaldon was awarded her honorary doctorate at Eden Court today from UHI, a lovely and well-deserved recognition for everything she's done for the Highlands and Scotland. Her stories have carried our history, landscape, and culture to readers all over the world, and seeing her honored here in Inverness felt incredibly special. It was a proud day for everyone in the room and a real celebration of the impact her work continues to have on this place and its people.
It's my great pleasure to be here today to introduce Diana Gabaldon as a recipient of an honorary doctorate with the University of the Islands. Jamie Fraser. Few will know that I share Diana's quest to present to the world an elusive pre-Culloden Highlander with its name. The James Fraser I've worked on was also a Lovat Fraser, a scholar, traveller and minister from Kirkhill near Ely, and he's left more autobiographical records than any other Highland writer and Gaelic speaker of his age. I published a book about him. My Jamie Fraser presents us with the power of life writing and narrative to curate, represent and reimagine events and personalities and present them to a contemporary audience.
Okay, I'm not going to lie, I was going to go through the whole thing, but he speaks a lot about stuff that we already know. So I just wanted to take a moment to say congratulations to Diana Gabaldon. It's well deserved. Very cool information, very cool news for her, and really for all of us. I mean, we take a point of pride of being Diana Gabaldon fans, of Outlander fans, and so yay her. That's all I really have. Again, watch out for a video over the weekend, most likely going to be Sunday, that goes through what my gathering experience was. And then we'll be back here next week for more Outlander updates and information. I can't go without saying thank you so much to my members for your continued support in the car and the folks who helped make sure I had my vehicle. Thanks to all of you guys who make sure I get the stories that I need to share here. I really do appreciate it. And of course, don't forget, for my members, Saturday is our special meeting. The post is already up that has the link. We'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening right here, but not live. It's a private chat, and it is just for us. So I will see you guys there, and everybody else, I'll see you on Sunday and next week. Please be safe. Please have a fun time. Relax. Take a bubble bath, go on a hike, whatever it is that you do to relax and enjoy yourselves. I hope you get a chance to do that this weekend. If you didn't get enough Outlander information throughout the week, always, of course, go check down at the playlist below. We also did a review of episode 3, season 2, Outlander on Monday, and we did our little chat about the cut last night. So do check those out. Those playlists are below with all that stuff. And of course, no matter what video you choose, I'll see you there.